Welcome to Predict the Score, the channel where 5 football fans see if it's possible to predict the outcome of every game in the Premier League season. In this week's episode, is Sean Dyche a dinosaur and is Ten Hag really good enough? Right, this is episode 4 of the new season, match day 3. And carry on with our new format. Let's have a look at how we did last week. Phil, you got a correct result at Forest.
Yes.
Good. Stato had a correct result at Villa, and his second game for Luton has been postponed, so we'll get to that later in the season. Nobby, Carlos, one correct score. Liverpool.
I did. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. And Dave, Keano, he's at it again. He had a correct result at Arsenal. And me, I just had 2 correct results.
He was at it again the other night, wasn't he? Walking football.
He was.
Oh, it must have been a thing.
He's getting a reputation.
He's
getting a hard man reputation.
Terrible.
Yeah, I just got Brentford and City right, which wasn't difficult with City, to be fair.
No.
So let's have a quick look at the table this week after week 2. Dave's still winning, but you're catching up. Catching up, Nobby, with that correct score.
Yeah, no, it was.
Well done. Well done.
Points, yeah.
So on to this week. Phil, you can start. You've got Bournemouth Spurs early game Saturday.
Yes. So this is a tricky one.
It is.
But so I've gone Bournemouth 1, Spurs 3.
Okay.
Now I am liking how Spurs are playing. I think they're playing better.
A little bit, yeah.
But I know it's a bit controversial. This one it's a hard one. But they played each other 12 times. Spurs winning 8 of them.
Yeah.
Now you would like
But
to
that's
say
the old Spurs. That's the old Spurs with Harry Kane.
I know. Out of the last 5 meetings, 3 games have finished 3-2.
Oh, you love a bit of roll the dice. You could have rolled the dice on
I
this
could
one.
have.
You could have rolled the
Yeah, you
dice.
could have.
I haven't.
Definitely.
I've
Had
gone.
a 6-all.
I like Bournemouth. They are playing some good football, but I think. But wasn't it last week when Spurs beat Man United?
Did they?
Madison was walking out with a
Nobody's
with a
reminded
boot
me of
on,
that, yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might be out. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
No, well, they're saying it was a precautionary thing.
Was it?
But
Okay.
who knows? Who
Anyway.
knows in the world of football
Yeah.
these days?
3-1 to Spurs.
Okay. Cool. And then you've got. Ooh.
This is.
You've got Newcastle Liverpool, which is the late game on Sunday. Oh,
Great
game.
game, that is.
Super Sunday
Yeah,
again.
Yeah.
I
definitely.
honestly.
Newcastle at St James's.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know what to do. So played each other 56 times. Liverpool winning 33 of them.
Oh.
But Newcastle only winning 11, but 10 of them are at home.
Yeah, that St James's Park this year is going to
Now-
be a nightmare.
Liverpool look good.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle, they have improved a lot from last season. That new Italian,
Yeah.
he's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah,
he
he
is
is.
quality.
He's going to tear it up, I think, this year. He's going to be challenging Haaland. Do you reckon?
He is a good player.
No.
Do you reckon?
And Barnes, I
Yes.
thought I'll put that in.
Yeah.
I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle just because they're at home.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd agree with that. Right, big man Stato Techno Viking is not here today, so I've got his forecast quickly, and it will be his essay normally. Right, he's gone Chelsea 3, Luton 0. Chelsea at home will be too strong for Luton. After a poor result against West Ham, Chelsea need and will want to get 3 points.
Yeah.
He said, I don't see anything other than a comfortable home win, to be honest. It's the first ever meeting in the Premier League, and the last time they met in the league was in 1991, and Luton won 2-0.
Wow.
See, look what oil money does for you.
Well, yeah.
And then he's got second game, he's got his favourite team, Sheffield United, 0, Man City 4. I mean, yeah, football. He's got footballers we found out last season can be very unpredictable. But this is a match I'm certain, 99% certain, will be a mauling for the Blunts.
Yeah.
Ireland will be itching to score, hat-trick inbound. So there's Ross's little forecast. He reckons Haaland hat-trick in this
Yeah,
game.
you'll be right, yeah.
The amount of goal-scoring opportunities City created against Newcastle, one of the toughest defences of the league, and he says how many will City get against relegated, relegation favourite Sheffield. Alvarez is looking at a threat, and Foden will dominate like he did against the Toon. And he reckons this is a great game to boost your goal difference, which I think it probably will be. And also, being Stato, he's got a Stato stat. The Blunts have never won against Man City in the Pro League, and the last 3 visits to Bramall Lane have been 1-0. So there we go. I think that's a fair comment. Right then, Nobby, Mr. Lover, you've got Arsenal, Fulham, and Brentford Palace. Saturday afternoon
Yeah,
game.
so
Nice Saturday afternoon in the pub, that is.
Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. I've gone for a big win.
I think Fulham will struggle.
Yeah, I think that. I think the last 20 times they played each other, Arsenal won 13 times, and they're averaging like 3 goals a game as well. So
I think they'll struggle.
it's
Well, they've lost Mitrovic.
Yeah.
That's a big loss.
they're in trouble. But
Yeah.
as I said, Arsenal at the moment, you know, they look good-ish. But at home as well, 3-0. I
Yeah,
think.
you like to think so.
Yeah,
I think that's
fair.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy enough result.
You've got Brentford Palace.
And then I've gone Brentford 2, Palace 1.
Ooh, okay.
I've gone for a close game because the last 4 times they've met have been draws.
I think it will be a close game.
Well, you know, Brentford play really attractive football,
Play good football.
but so could Crystal
Yeah.
Palace
Yeah.
on their day.
Yeah.
So I've gone for a Brentford win because they're at home. I think if it was Palace at home, I'd have probably gone for a draw. But yeah, for that one, I've
That's a
gone
tough game
Brentford.
to call.
Brentford are looking good without Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wembo's he's a good player, really good player.
I've actually just seen
Scores goals for fun as well. So,
there's rumours of Ivan Toney going to United.
well,
Really?
I bet he's had a little flutter on that, Mr. Tony.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. So yeah, 2-1 for that. I think,
Okay.
for that one, so.
Righto, let's have a look at what Keano Deano's gone for. He's gone for the hard man pick. He's got... who's he got? He's got Man United versus Forest, his own team. So,
Ooh.
yeah, it's a nice one for him. He's got... I really wanted to pick a draw for this game because of the way Man United have started the season and how Forest have that never give up attitude. Forest haven't beaten United for 11 meetings, the last time being at Old Trafford in 1994.
Wow. That.
Man U played Forest 4 times last year in the League and League Cup and won all 4 with a goal difference of +10. So he said, I think Forest will finally score a goal past United, especially with Onana in goal. And he's got Q clown response from Carl.
Yeah.
There we go, see, he knew it.
clown.
But Man United will win it in Fergie time, 2-1.
Yeah.
But we've got no Mason Mount.
No,
Yeah,
you don't.
this
You don't,
week,
would you?
no Mason Mount.
A lot of talk of them going back in for the lad that went to Everton. I think they've.
Haven't heard that one.
Yeah. I think
Hopefully Hoyland's going to start. Will be at least on the bench this week.
Okay.
And say there's been rumours of Ivan Toney, but I don't know if I want that. Right, second game. He's got Brighton versus West Ham.
Ooh.
He's got Brighton have won their first 2 games of the season, 4-1 both games, brilliant. West Ham had a good win against Chelsea, but that was at home. Going to Brighton is going to be a hard one, especially the way Solly Marsh is playing, and he should find the net with ease. Him and Matoma, absolutely brilliant.
No, the same as
Brighton haven't lost to West Ham for 12 games, 6 wins, 6 draws. Brighton won both games last season, 2-0 and 4-0. So he's going for a 3-1 Brighton win, which I think is fair enough.
Yeah.
Brighton look good.
Yeah, they do.
Brighton do look a
They
good
do.
team. They play nice football.
Oh, it's
They
great.
look good. It's
Yeah,
different. It's
they look
exciting.
really good.
I mean, that Deserby, that manager, you can see why people are sort of looking around him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
He's one to watch.
Yeah.
Right, I've got Everton Wolves first game. Everton's still looking for a win, and indeed their first goal. Got absolutely tonked by Villa, 4-0 last week. Villa were awful. Sorry,
Yeah. That's all right.
take that back. Slip of the tongue there.
Yeah,
Bit
Everton
of Freudian
were-
slip there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everton were
They
terrible.
were poor, weren't they?
Everton were absolutely awful.
You needed that.
No.
Calvert-Lewin's out.
More.
Calvert-Lewin's out with
Yeah.
a busted cheekbone. So
Shock.
They're gonna miss him too much.
Man's
And
like pussy,
Wolves-
isn't it?
Yeah. Shit, that.
Wolves still looking for their first win, but at least they did score. This is hardly a classic game with 2 poor teams fighting over each other to avoid relegation. So I'm going Everton 2, Wolves 1, and that's only because it's home advantage.
Yeah.
Right. Question. Is Sean Dyche falling into the Sam Allardyce dinosaur category?
No.
Is his style of football just not suited to
This
the
has
Premier
been
League?
said, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he now becoming a dinosaur?
Yes.
Is he the next one that's going to not be employed again? You know what I mean? Sam Allardyce only got the Leeds job because there was nobody else around. Is Sean Dyche now falling into that category of dinosaur football? I don't know.
You don't want to say because you got to give Dyche a lot of respect. Especially
He's a good manager, but is he a Premier League manager now? Is his style of football not suited to the Premier League? It's become very, very technical.
I think you see there's a lot of English managers now.
The game has changed enormously. You can't just lump it up the middle and aim for
Yeah, the Premier League's not. It's not for Steve Bruce's. It's not for Sam Allardyce's. No. It's not for Sean Dyche's. I'm
surprised he got back in for Fellaini because that was the Everton way, wasn't it? Lump it up. And Burnley were the same.
Palace now playing some good football.
Yeah.
They are, to be fair, they've got some decent
quality
players. But Sean Dyche is bringing in players that still play that old style of football, which this is why they were nearly relegated last year, and it's why they're struggling already this year.
They're struggling for goals.
They're struggling for goals. They've got no goal scorers. So, but he's playing the old way of football.
Yeah.
Right, next game we'll carry on with managers. We've got Burnley Villa next. Burnley unfortunately had the worst start to their season. Against City, and that went about as well as could be expected for them.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to gauge how they're going to perform in the Premier League this year. So not an easy one to call. Villa came back well from the Newcastle nightmare the week before and battered Hibs last night 5-0 in the Europa Conference.
We weren't even
there were
it was
the gulf between Scottish football and English football never more apparent. So there will be goals. So I'm going to call it Burnley 1. So I think they'll get a home goal. Villa 3, I think, on this one.
It's a tough place to go.
It is a tough place to go.
I think it will be.
Villa will be too much for them.
Yeah, just looking at the quality yesterday and the way they were passing the ball around. And I mean, they were just treating it like a training game yesterday.
Yeah.
And they'll be well up for this. You know, Watkins scores a hat trick. You know, what I mean, it can only be good things for him.
Yeah.
So
good for him.
I can only see good things from it. So yeah.
Okay. Breaking news, I have seen this recently. Apparently training at Man United ground was delayed for 2 hours after a white powdery substance was found. Police were called in and identified it as the goal line. And told the Man United players it's okay, they should probably not come into contact with it too much this year. So that's good for them. So I hope everybody at the Carrington is okay after that. That's it for me. I mean, any other news, any other points you want to talk about? Do you want to mention Ten Hag? Mr. Lover?
Well, yeah, for me, is he as good as everybody thinks he is?
Yes.
He's not playing.
I'm just thinking with the players he's brought in, like Anthony, Sancho, they still haven't done anything. They haven't created a lot.
He's playing back in the wrong position.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but he is, isn't it?
I just, you've got no striker still.
No, hopefully Haaland's going to be in.
Yeah, see, this is another lad who only scored, 15, 20 goals last season?
He's young now, he's 20 years old.
Just
fit and healthy. When he's fit and healthy,
I just think his style of play is not as...
When he's fit and healthy, he'll be
absolutely decent. Not as decent anyway.
He'll be alright.
Yeah.
He'll be alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, give us your comments, like and subscribe. Put your notifications on the video on your phone, so you'll get the latest videos when they come in. Not a short one this week because it's supposed to be 5 of us, but we've got 2 people on holiday this week, so this is what you got. So again, like, subscribe, hit the notification button in the corner, and we'll see you next week. But for that, let's sign off with our traditional
Skål!